had a hand in making this a reality.
Well, I love opaque gems. I love the saturation of color. I mean, I don't think that there's any other gem that gives you this vivid cobalt than lapis. There's nothing that gives you greens like this striated look than malachite. Of course, classic black, and then I love the earthiness of the red jasper. But we decided to not only make this, instead of making it an all gemstone bead bracelet, let's soften the look a little by giving the glow of pearls. Rick, look at the quality of pearl we are using here. 8 to 8.5 millimeter. Look at how reflective. Look how smooth.
Lustrous.
I mean, they're just fantastic. And then we've done little hammered rondelles with our hammered texture. So it's the way that sunlight dances across the water.
Great.
That's the influence for that hammered texture, just enough. Right, this is really a gemstone bracelet, but we're a silver brand. We had to make sure we put some silver into the mix, so we use that as kind of the buffer between the saturated color and the softness and femininity of the pearl.
And that means J is in the clasp, and that means J is there, and that signature clasp, and that means your size is extra small through extra large here as well. So not a lot of these that we brought in. Extra small, small, average large, and extra large. Man, how do you pick? I could see people picking up more than one of these and layering these.
They're
right?
great. They're beautiful. I mean, if you love color, this is a great piece for you. If you wear a lot of Carolyn Pollock's jewelry, mix this in if
Actually,
you want
your wrist is probably #1 here, because now you're doing it, but you're doing
But
that.
this is my style.
The bead with
Right?
with the signature pieces.
Yes, I mean, this has
Black
always...
onyx is just great.
This has always been my style. I've always loved wearing multiple bracelets. So look at the black onyx with the pearl. This is the pearl bracelet that Rick gave you a quick look at earlier. Here's the 5.3, the diamond, the new black spinel. Here's the one time only. You don't have to wear this many, I get it, but I just like showing you how you can, that you can mix and match multiple different styles, gauges, stones, textures, and you're left with something that looks good, feels good. This might seem like a lot on my wrist. I have to tell you, it's not heavy. It's very comfortable. This is my style. I like to wear a lot of bracelets on one wrist.
Yeah.
So, you know, this kind of creates your own version of who you like to be with your jewelry.
We're talking about 8.5 millimeter with a cultured pearl, by the way, a lustrous cultured pearl.
Yeah.
60 remaining in the black onyx. You know, if I'm going to match two, like this malachite, I'm going to come back to that because no two are alike.
Right.
Like that was not painted on.
there's
No
the
machine
ring.
painted that on.
Right, so-
it's incredible.
So you could, if you wanted to do the bold ring with this, you could easily do that. Again, I keep going back to this lapis, Rick, because I can't tell you how many times lapis gets very dark. It needs to be cobalt, right? And that's what you have here. See all the kind of dustings of gold that you see there?
Nature's
It's like
fingerprints.
the heaven stone. You know, the Native Americans called it the heaven stone because it looks like there's, you know, stars that are sparkling in the sky. I mean, there's just so many beautiful stories about this stone. And if you're a denim gal, okay, throw on your Denim and Company, put this bracelet on, you look amazing.
Yeah, that's great. So
Yeah.
all that's natural, right? That's
Yes.
copper and iron, right? All that within there. Everyone's separate.
You know, the Book of Kells in Ireland, if you have ever seen that beautiful transcript, it's all illustrated. The paints that they use were ground up gemstones. So the blues and the greens and the reds that you see in the colorful pages of the Book of Kells are ground up malachite, lapis, and jasper.
This is like the Discovery Channel. You
Right?
went back to Cleopatra,
I mean,
and now...
it's true. Well, I mean, listen, I'm
Oh,
really
you know
good at
what?
Trivial Pursuit, too.
Yeah, right on that. Right, and TV
The
trivia.
benefits of being a
and
host
you
in
know
QVC.
Gilligan's Island. All that and more. This is 5 minutes to $34,
That's
by
a
the way.
great bracelet.
I love it. So no, this is also not, dare I say, not one of these stretch bracelets,
No,
right?
no,
This
no,
is
no.
a real together, extra small through extra large bracelet.
Correct. The beads are strung on a silk cord. Again, you have your sterling silver end caps. You have your sterling silver lobster claw clasp. 8 millimeter for the size of the beads. 8 to 8.5 millimeter is the size of your pearl. Again, we sourced the best with those pearls. If we're going to add it to the caliber of jewelry you expect from Jay, we're not going to give you something that's scratched up, blemished, you know, irregular in shape. We did a near round here. We had to hand source all of these pearls. I love the luster. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful.
And in the last minute, by the way, I'm going to give you an update on some of these. What are we down to now? When it comes to that onyx, black onyx, look out. 3 dozen remaining. It's going to sell out.
It's a great one.
Malachite 100, all the sizes. Blue lapis,
Love
95
the
through
blue
all the
lapis.
sizes. And 4 dozen. Let's just give some love to that.
Yeah, I don't want to
color
neglect that beautiful,
of red.
right? So as we're heading into fall, I mean, this is that rusty, earthy brown color. So you're gonna wear that with your browns and tans. It's beautiful with gray. I love it with navy blue.
Yeah.
If you're wearing khaki linen right now, this is beautiful with those sort of tan and white shades.
I love what you said. The next season is going to be fall.
It is.
Right?
And browns and rust tones are really going to be popular. So this is going to fit right in. If you have a turquoise bracelet from Carolyn Pollock, this is beautiful next to turquoise. So, I mean, again, I don't want to just keep you in one lane with your jewelry because I don't really think that's how any of us wear our clothes. We don't just wear one brand, one, name. We mix and match it to make it our own. So I want you to do that too. If this looks like something that would work in with your other jewelries and styles, then try one of these pieces from Jay because it's an easy piece to wear every day and enjoy.
Well said, Jill Bauer. We're going to let you know about the one-time only value one more time. I'll give you a little reminder.